Russia and the US agree to restore relations. What does this mean for the world? Historic negotiations between Russia and the United States took place in Riyadh, marking the first high-level dialogue in years. This unexpected event has sent shockwaves through global politics. Washington, which had previously pushed for Russia's isolation, now claims it wants to eliminate irritants in relations. What did Russia and the US discuss? The Ukraine conflict. The US has realized that supporting Kyiv is becoming too costly. Massive financial aid has not yielded the expected results, and Washington is now seeking a way out. The White House is increasingly open to compromise, an idea that seemed impossible just months ago. Energy security. The US proposed a moratorium on strikes against energy infrastructure. This suggests that Washington is worried about its own interests. Ukraine's collapsing energy grid could trigger a new crisis in Europe and send global energy prices soaring. Sanctions. Despite its tough stance, the US understands that sanctions against Russia are harming its own economy. American companies have already lost hundreds of billions of dollars, and replacing Russian resources has proven to be costly and inefficient. Global security. The US is no longer confident in its military strategy. The arms race is accelerating, but Washington's ability to dictate global terms is weakening. This is why strategic stability became a key topic during the negotiations. Why is the US willing to negotiate economic losses? American businesses are frustrated with the sanctions, which have cut them off from the Russian market. The total losses already exceed hundreds of billions of dollars. Ukraine is no longer a top priority. Washington increasingly acknowledges that the conflict has dragged on too long. Supporting Kyiv is becoming less popular among American voters, especially with the upcoming presidential elections. Geopolitical shifts. The US is losing influence on the world stage. Countries in Asia, Latin America, and even the Middle East are no longer blindly following Washington's lead. Under these conditions, negotiating with Moscow is more beneficial than continuing confrontation. How did the West react? These talks have caused panic in Europe. EU leaders now realize that their influence is diminishing and that major decisions are being made without them. Maria Zakharova openly stated, "The West is in hysteria over Russia-US contacts." What happens next? If the US is serious about dialogue, the world may witness the first steps toward a new global security framework. If this is just another political maneuver, tensions will persist, but in a new form. A decision has been made, and it will reshape the course of world history.